I started with Metro in 1998, and that was after my mother, who was a driver for 29 years, she encouraged me to come after this job. My mom started as a part-time driver because she didn't have a good, consistent job previously. She had jumped around, she'd had to work multiple jobs at the same time to try and pay the bills. And so she got here. The way that the quality of life changed for us when my mom got hired at Metro was night and day. She got a miss, she got an accident. Next thing she knows, she's looking at being terminated for points. So she went and she got a copy of the contract and she diligently read through it. She would go lean on those people who had been here longer, had been involved with the union for a longer period of time. She learned. She became the chief shop steward down at South Base, a position that she held for a long time, where now she was the one, she was helping people, she was mentoring people who were new, who were coming through, who were having difficulties and challenges like she had had when she was new. We would go out in Seattle and we would walk around downtown and a bus would drive by and they would honk and somebody would be waving at my mom, hey! And I'm like, oh, good grief, just no. This is embarrassing, Mom. Why does everybody have to honk and smile and wave at you? And she says, because you remember when I told you about that person and they lost their job and they were going to get kicked out of their house and they didn't have anything. They weren't even going to be able to feed their children. I got them their job back. To me, the union isn't just the full-time officers. It's all of us. You pay your union dues and that money goes to support the people who are able to do that work. You don't have to walk in with your hat in your hand to the boss's office and say, hey, I think I've been doing a really good job. I would like more money. The union does that for you. Now, some unions out there, they don't have the support of their membership. They go, they falter, they don't get good training, and eventually they fall into disrepair. We can't let that happen to our union. We have to stay strong. I look at my union dues as like an insurance policy. Would I like to keep the money? Sure, I'd like to keep the money. But I know I'm getting value for my money. They make sure that we have a good working wage. And that's why my mother brought me into this. We have good wage, we have good benefits. It's a good place to work.